Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a video on my favorite cleaning products. I have a few that I do use regularly. You'll probably guess which ones that I use the most because the bottles are practically empty. If you are new here and you have no idea who I am, my name is Amanda and I'm a mummy to 6 children. My life is full of ups and downs and left to right. We are always up to something and there's always a lot of mess to follow. So these products get a good workout practically every day. So one product that I am missing is a magic sponge. Now I use a magic sponge practically everywhere in my house. There's always a sticky hand mark or a pen mark or crayon or something on a wall or a bit of furniture or something that I need to get off, and a magic sponge is pretty much what you need when it comes to things like that. But like I say, mine was used so much that I actually had to throw it away. I just couldn't show you it. It was horrific. But you can pick them up anywhere really. You can pick them up in Tesco's, B&M. They're pretty cheap as well. And I think you can actually get them in bulk on Amazon. So do check that out. My second product that I'm going to show you, and practically everybody in the world uses this now. I even got my mum hooked on this stuff as well. It is Zoflora. I use this everywhere in my house. I put it in a spray bottle like this with some water. I just use a couple of capfuls or just one capful in a bottle this size, and I use it everywhere, literally everywhere. And it just smells so beautiful as well. This is actually all I have left. I had so many bottles and I've used so much that I'm down to this. So I'm going to have to up my Zoflora game and go and buy some more. Here I have the Twilight Garden scent. My husband picked this up the other day. I hadn't smelt this one, and when I did, I just loved it. I just loved it. I couldn't get enough of it. It went straight into my mop. It was in the spray bottle. I was using it in the hot water that I put my cloths in at the end of the night before I go to bed. I put the cloths in the hot water out of the kettle with a cap full of this, and my kitchen just smells amazing. And in the morning when I take those cloths out of that water, they just smell lush. They really do. And I just can't get enough of it. I get a little bit excited about Zoflora. And over here I have the pink grapefruit scent. I'm not a huge fan of this one, but it's still a clean, fresh scent regardless. My favourite one that I normally use is Linen Fresh, but like I said, I've run out. I have to go on a Zoflora shop to go and get plenty more to top up with. Next up we have these Tesco's wooden furniture polish wipes. Now I prefer to use a wet polish wipe because my youngest son is asthmatic and I really don't like to have dust flying around because he is allergic to dust mites. So I have to make sure that it's kind of kept enclosed in one place. So I tend to use these quite often, and they have a really sweet scent to them. I can't quite put my finger on what they smell like, but they are really sweet and really clean, and you just know when I've been dusting. It's beautiful. I just love it. Then we have these Tesco's anti-back wipes. Now, I normally use the lemon scented ones, and their pack is about this big, and you get I think you get something ridiculous like 260 wipes in there for like £2.50. But they didn't have those, so we had to pick these up, and these were actually £1 for this pack. This is the apple scented ones, and they work just as good. Now, I normally use these if I'm in a rush and my kitchen isn't particularly dirty, it just needs a wipe down. I normally use these on my work surfaces, like I say, for a quick clean, not a full deep clean, because otherwise I'd be having my other products out. But things like door handles, light switches, the high chair, just giving the seat a wipe down, that kind of thing. These come in really, really handy. And also as well, they're good for kind of using on your toilet seats, because then you can just chuck them away rather than keeping a cloth that has been used on your toilet. Even though you do wash those cloths out, sometimes they just don't feel clean to me. So I prefer to use these because they are disposable. Next up I have my Method. Now my method I've been using for a long time, and as you can probably tell, it is one of my favorite products. I have a couple of different bottles here. This is my surface cleaner, pink grapefruit. I use this on practically everything. It just smells amazing, it cleans amazing. You do have to make sure that you leave it on a couple of minutes before you start cleaning things down, because you have to give it time to work and get into the things that you were trying to clean. But yeah, I've just kind of relied on this product for such a long time, and I really, really like it. As you can tell, I use it a lot. Work surfaces, oven tops, sinks, just everything. And again, on method, I have this stainless steel cleaner, cleans and polishes, and it's in the scent Apple Orchid. Now, this stuff here, I am practically out of it. Excuse me. I have a double stainless steel American style fridge, and this just brings it up beautifully. Now you can imagine, with 6 children in the house, so many finger marks, even sticky face marks, because I have a 2-year-old that likes to kind of push her face up against everything. So it's horrific once they've had their hands on it. But this brings it up beautifully. I used to use it on our old range oven, but we've since got rid of that, and we have a glass one now that doesn't really need something like this. So I'm hoping the next bottle I buy will last a little bit longer, because it will just be used on my fridge, because I don't really have that much stainless steel around my house. But yeah, this definitely works beautifully. Just a bit of kitchen roll and a squirt of this, and oh, it just polishes up beautifully. I do get a little bit excited about cleaning products, I'm not gonna lie. Again, sticking with method, I have this glass cleaner. I use this on all of my windows in my house, and they come up beautiful. There's no streaks. It polishes up lovely. Again, I use kitchen roll. I use a bit of kitchen roll to clean the window with the spray first, and then just polish it up with a fresh bit of kitchen roll, and they just come up beautiful. And I've never ever gone back to one of the older window glass cleaners that I used in the past. I've always stuck with this one now. So yeah, I definitely recommend that. Then I have a bag of soda crystals. You've probably seen these around from Mrs. Hinch. I haven't really watched a lot of Mrs. Hinch, but I did see this one product on many different people saying that Mrs. Hinch used it on their videos, and I've used it in my drain a couple of times, and it's brought it up beautiful and no blockages, and it smelled better. So I'm really excited about these. I haven't used much out of the bag yet, as you can see, but I'm actually a little bit excited to find out what other things I can use this on, because it does say on the packet that you can use it in your washer, in your laundry aid and things like that. So I'm really looking forward to finding out different hacks that I can use with these soda crystals. So once I find out what I can do with them, I will let you guys know and see what fun can be had, because I do think cleaning is fun. I know some people think that's a little bit weird, but I do. Anyway, moving on. This is Safe. It's a cream with micro crystals. Removes 100% of the toughest dirt and 100% shiny clean. Now, my mum used to use this when I was a little girl, and I'd often go into the bathroom and it would be squirted all over the bath, and you could just smell it throughout the whole house. And she'd often be shouting, don't touch it, just leave it. And she'd scrub it around the bath, leave it there for a little bit, go back, rinse it off, and it would just be gleaming. It would be beautiful, and the smell was just so fresh. Now, I had to go and buy it. I had to, because it actually works on scuff marks on trainers. The girls have a picnic table that has kind of a grain effect in the plastic on the top, and they'd used crayons on there. I tried everything to get it off, even scrubbing brushes, and I couldn't get it off. I put a bit of this on there, give it a bit of a rub, and it came off straight away. So I just had to keep this in the house now, and I'm a little bit excited about what else I can find. Things like, I have PVC windows, and they have like scuff marks on there where the boys will be boys, and they're constantly up and down at the window just kind of shoving it open, and they've always got black hands when they come home from school. They're always filthy dirty with black pen marks and paint and all sorts, and it always ends up on the windows. So this just brings it off beautifully. So I'm really, really excited about using the rest of this bottle. Anyway, this one, again, I'm really excited about. You never would have guessed. It's not really a cleaning product, but it's for laundry, so I guess it is a cleaning product in a way. But this is, the light shining on it, the Pre-Wash Oxy Stain Remover Spray from Asda, Active Oxygen. I don't know what that means. But this, I swear by this, it's actually better than Vanish. I've got a 2-year-old, I've got an 11-month-old baby, and I've got a 4-year-old and, well, an 8-year-old and 2 boys. So as you can imagine, the stains that are on trousers and school shirts and things like that, and obviously when our 11-month-old is eating food and that food is orange, gets in there and it's just awful. But this is like, it's just like heaven in a bottle. You spray this on there and it's gone. It's gone. It's just gone. I spray it on, I rub it in, I put it in the wash, and it comes out fresh and white like I just bought it, and I get really excited about it. So I definitely recommend this to anybody, and it's so cheap. I think it was like £1.50 for this bottle. Something really silly. So I really recommend this to everybody. I do get a little excited about this one. I tell my friends and my family it's a little bit strange, I know, but I get excited about it, and their clothes are stain free. Yes. Anyway, moving on to the next exciting product. This is the Sillet Bang Lime Scale and Grime Power Cleaner. It's effective on lime scale, soap scum, rust, dirt and grime. Now I actually saw, I think it may have been Emily Norris's channel that I actually saw this, because I don't normally use something like Sillet Bang because it's quite a harsh chemical kind of cleaner. But you know when you have your taps on your sinks and your bath, around the edges of where the water comes out, it's just, oh, it's horrific with the lime scale, and you can chip away at it. I've used bleach, I've used vinegar, I've used practically everything to try and get it off, and I couldn't. But I sprayed this on and I left it for half an hour. I came back, gave it a good scrub, and it just kind of melted off. So I was really, really impressed with this. Although it is a harsher chemical, I do really like it. So I'm going to be keeping it. It is quite full still because I'm not going to be using it that often, but I will have it there when I need it. I do also have, I've actually run out of it, I have the Sillet Bang Black Mold cleaning product. That is a really harsh chemical that we only use when we need it. Because our bathroom is quite small and it gets very steamed up in there, and there's not really any ventilation because the fan that we have in our bathroom is really, really small. We do get a little bit of black mold up on the ceiling in the corner, so we just kind of use the black mold spray and it comes straight off. Obviously, when it's used, my asthmatic son is out of the way and the younger children out of the way, and it's actually my husband that uses it. He won't even let me use it because he thinks it's too potent and too strong. So yeah, that's what I use in my bathroom. Now, last but never the least, I have this. Now this is strong because it's bleach, but it's Harpic Bleach White and Shine Citrus Fresh. Now, my husband bought this in Tesco's the other day, and can you tell the reason I fell in love with it? Right up here, look, Baking Soda Ultimate Shine. Now my husband has actually been using this in our toilets, obviously because that's what it's for. We have one bathroom in the house that the toilet in there, out of all the toilets we have in the house, this one toilet is just terrible with lime scale, and it's just dreadful, and it's such a pain in the backside, excuse the pun, to clean. So when he used this, it came up beautiful to start off with. It's going to need a couple of times before it is perfectly white, but yeah, the way that this worked, I was just really impressed with it. So this is definitely a product I'm going to be buying again. Again, it's got baking soda in it. Oh, I use baking soda on everything. So I should have involved that in with my selection of cleaning products here, because I do use a lot of white wine vinegar, no, not white wine vinegar, white vinegar, and baking powder or bicarbonate of soda. So that I do use those products as well. I didn't even think about bringing them in here. They're just kind of it's just something, they're like a go-to thing that I use. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be including this in my cleaning shopping hauls in the future. So that is all the products that I like to use. There's probably a couple of bits here and there that I've missed, but I go through them so quickly in this house that they're often not there and they're often needing replaced. So bear with me, because I'll probably do another cleaning haul video at some point of the things that I buy. But that is practically what I'm using at the moment. So I hope you liked this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. Drop in the comments of the products that you like to use, and if you have any tips and tricks for me to use with these products, because I really love any kind of trick that goes with cleaning. Any hacks, I just love it. So yeah, drop that in the comment box below, and yeah, if you haven't already subscribed, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell beside the subscribe button, so you will be notified every time I drop a video. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.